So a couple of weeks ago, I invested over £105,000 into the S&P 500 in one go. And since then, there has been a lot of movement in the S&P 500. So I've decided to start a new series where I invest £100 every single day into the S&P 500. Now, the app that I'm using to invest is Trading 212, and if you would like to sign up to Trading 212 and receive a free fractional share worth up to £100, all you have to do is to follow the link in the description box. Alternatively, if you've already signed up to Trading 212 in the past 10 days and haven't received a free share, all you have to do is click the 3 horizontal line menu over here. Scroll all the way down until you see the use promo code section. And in this section, enter my code JUBAIR and you should receive a free fractional share. So as you can currently see, this is my Trading 212 ISA and I have 2 actual investments here. One is here, the iShares Core S&P 500. So on the 19th of December, I actually purchased £105,800 worth in that. You can see since then, there has been so much movement. You can see the day after, there was a big reduction in the price of the S&P 500. And then a couple of days after, my portfolio was up by thousands because of that purchase. And then now you see today, it is all over the place. Currently, today going up and down from my average buying price. So last year I had a series where I invested £100 into the FTSE All-World. Basically every day the stock market was open. I did that for 30 days. I've already shared my results and you can check that out on the playlist over here. So just yesterday I sold out of all my FTSE All-World holdings and you can see I realized a profit of £104.87. Basically in those 30 days I got 1 day's worth of deposits for free and a bit of change on top of that. Turns out that it was a pretty good return on my investment over those few months that I did that. So now with all that spare cash, around £3,000 that I had, I thought to myself, why not start a new series? I'm always interested, especially in the S&P 500. And investing at all-time highs, a lot of people are very nervous about it and I put in £105,000. So why not, for the next 30 days the stock market is open, invest £100 into my chosen S&P 500 fund. As you can see, currently I have £2,905 in my Trading 212 ISA as uninvested cash, currently getting that 4.9% annual equivalent rate. That is a daily interest payment of 38 pence. Just as a reminder, if you have your cash in your Trading 212 invest account or your stocks ISA, most of this will be put into qualifying money market funds, which is classed as an investment, so your capital will be at risk. So anyway, over here I've created a new pie called £100 a day, and as you can see so far I've deposited £200 and already we are down by 0.3% or a loss of 42 pence unrealized. Over here, I'm going to press this settings button here and click this and then toggle this menu over here. And now you can see my net deposits if I'm going to invest £100 a day. I want it to be very easy to know how many days I've deposited by doing the math here. Sometimes when you invest every day, it gets very complicated. Another thing that I've turned off is auto invest. I've realized that if I put in £100 every day with auto invest, what it does is that it counts the weekends as a deposit day so that on Monday it deposits £300. I do not want that to happen because previously I only invested manually when the market was open, which is Monday to Friday usually, but of course some days, bank holidays and stuff, it's closed. So with this, I will have to go in manually every day and add another £100, but I would rather do this than the other way around. And in a bit, I'll go through my experiment that I did, the £10 per day into the S&P 500, and also explain that towards the end when I switched auto invest on, it kind of messed up the experiment. And that's also another reason why I'm doing it, away from my invest account in my stocks and shares ISA. But anyway, my holding is here, the iShares Core S&P 500, the GSPX. A lot of people ask me why the GSPX. Honestly, I think most of the S&P 500s that you can get from iShares, Invesco, Vanguard, the list goes on, are very, very similar. You need only just to check the previous year's, past performance, just to see how similar they have been. But there are subtle differences between the funds, and for me, I personally like this one because it is a hedged version, which means the currency fluctuation between the pound and the dollar, they are more stabilized. And I personally would rather prefer that, although, there are a lot of ways that it is, inferior or superior to other funds such as the IUSA, the VUSA, the list goes on. Of course, the expense ratio is a bit higher at 0.1% compared to 0.07% with the likes of VUSA, two very, very common S&P 500 holdings. I've made a whole video on how to choose for yourself what the best S&P 500 holding is. Just check out my channel if you are new. I have tons of videos on the S&P 500 that I keep making. So now I'm going to go into my invest account and show you the previous experiment that I had, that I invested £10 per day into the S&P 500. As you can also see, I have a considerable amount of shares in the GSPX in my Trading 212 Invest account. So like I said, £105,000 in my Trading 212 ISA and about another £19,000 worth in my Trading 212 Invest account. As you can see, currently down by a big 2.34% considering that we are at all-time highs. Another reason why a lot of people are interested in this series is because I did buy about £130,000 into the S&P 500 at pretty much all-time highs, just to show you guys, there's no point of actually trying to time the market. The best time to invest is usually whenever you can. But anyway, down by 2.3% or a loss of £437. Also, I have another pie here called the S&P 500 every day. If I change the time axis to 3 months, you can see I started on the 16th of October. And in those 3 months, my rate of return has been actually amazing at 5.8%. or a gain of 15.26%. And over the past month, at some point, I did activate auto invest, and I think it kind of ruined things. And at some point towards the end with auto invest enabled, you can see a big jump. But either case, it is still £10 per day. And you can see that over the long term, it really does start to pay off when you're investing quite regularly, because you are making the most out of buying at different prices. And sometimes you buy at lower prices, reducing your average buying price. However, if we look at the performance of the S&P 500 over the past 3 months in the IUSA compared to the GSPX, so there are different funds over here, but the return on the IUSA has been nearly 10%. When we compare that with the GSPX, you can see the return over the last 3 months has been 3.86%, so much higher on the IUSA. So if you are investing regularly, you can see that the choice of fund could also make a big difference. So here the GSPX over the past year is up by 22.6%, but the IUSA over the past year is up by 26.95%. So you may be wondering why I'm investing in the GSPX. So in the very long term, I don't think you could go wrong with choosing different S&P 500 funds. I think just because this fund is hedged, we're seeing a slightly smaller return, as there is a lot of volatility between the pound and the dollar. But again, I don't necessarily plan to keep this in the very long term. Probably after my 30 days is up, I will sell it. But it is always very interesting to see how these things work. So make sure to check out some of my other videos, and I will see you in the next video.